Higgsfield recently released an original series, episode 1 of Arena Zero. This is to showcase the power of Cinema Studio 2.5, and I wanted to see if it's actually as good as they state. And in just a couple of hours, I managed to generate this.
Funny to meet you here.
I could say the same.
Come on, guys!
Time to taste those prawns.
Great timing, as always.
I know.
There you are. What's this? Stay close. I have you now.
Pretty cool, right? So the strength of Cinema Studio 2.5 is of course consistent characters and a cinematic look. You can see here in all the scenes that they are in, it's consistent. The characters do not change. Let me show you how you can start using Cinema Studio 2.5 and how I created the cinematic sequence. To use Cinema Studio 2.5, you can press this button here, but if this layout has changed, you can always go up to the menu bar and click Cinema Studio 2.5. Now let's start a new project, and you're going to see how easy it is to build. Here we start with Build Your Cast. First of all, you will decide your film's genre, budget, and so on. I think I chose action for the one I made. Budget in millions. Here you can get a different look depending on how much your movie is supposed to cost. I didn't actually put 500 million. I think I put it down towards 100 so that it doesn't come out too polished. The era. Here you can also choose if it's a period film, and it's very self-explanatory. Let's just slide this one up all the way up to the 2020s. And this is the character that you will create. And I always start out creating our hero. Identity, female. Race, I think I did Latino. And the age, around 30 years old. You can also choose physical appearance, build, height, and so on. Let's go for athletic. Height, average. Eye colour, hazel. You can choose many different ones. Hairstyle, long. And hair texture, let's do wavy in this case. And hair colour, let's do brown. Details, facial scar, freckles, tattoos, eye patch. You can also customise it if you want to. It helps if you use some triggering words like beautiful and stunning features to make sure that the character comes out a little bit like a movie star. Outfit. Now here you can choose different ones, but I have found out that it doesn't really matter too much, as you can always change this in the image prompt later. Now we're good to go. You can create up to 10 different ones. Let's do 4. And you can see it is very cheap to generate the characters, just 0.5 of a credit, so half a credit. And after a very short time, you are presented with the 4 options. Let's go for this one. I have already added this one to my characters. You can use it here. Save character. I've already done that, and we can find this one, Isabella Morales, in your characters and location. And if you like your character a lot, you can even get exclusive rights to it, so no one else can actually use it. Which can be quite helpful actually if your video starts to become popular and you then are sure that no one else can use the character that you have generated because you have exclusive rights. And it's only a $5 to use. Oh, location is another very interesting feature. Let's add a location as well. Let's go for a very basic one. And generate. Yeah, I wasn't too happy with what I actually got, and that is my mistake because I was a bit too vague. So let's add a few details. Once you have an image that you are happy with, you can save the location and start generating your scenes. So let's go down here and press Scenes. And in this specific scene, I want our character to be included, the one that we just created. And I want her to walk on this location. As I said earlier, you don't have to choose the outfit from the beginning because we can change it here. And 4 images, 16:9, 2K. You can go up to 4K, but I find that 2K is usually more than enough. And we can hit generate. And after a short time, you're presented with the options. This one is still generating, but I can see that this image will work just fine. And when you generate your images inside Cinema Studio 2.5, the amazing thing is that they already have a cinematic look to them. You can, for example, see here the halation, the chromatic aberration in the lens. It just looks cinematic and really high quality. Another great feature in Cinema Studio 2.5 is that you have the usual Higgsfield tools right here, but you also have a new feature called color grading. Now check out this. Let's try cinematic, for example, and you can see that it just adds a more cinematic look to it. You can adjust all of these settings so that you can get exactly the look that you are looking for. And the amazing thing is that this color grading feature is free to use. I'm quite happy with how it came out originally, so I'm not going to touch this image anymore. So what we can do now is animate this specific image. So let's go down to video. Let's choose the start frame, which in this case will be image generations. And here we have the image. And one very important element that you should add is the character, because it will then tell the video generator that you want to use this character, and it keeps her consistent throughout the video. Just have a look. Let's make a simple prompt. Now, this is not action. We can do this as general. Camera movement. Here you can choose many different ones, all of them self-explanatory. But in this case, I'm going to use camera follows. Speed ramp, we want this to be linear. You can choose different ones if you want to. Slow motion, speed up, impact, but I'm going to keep that on linear. And here you can also choose if you want it to be single shot or a multi-shot auto or manual in case you want to really decide each scene. But I like to play around with the multi-shot auto because Cinema Studio 2.5 will then decide some scenes for you. And in many occasions they come out looking great. And this feature is nuts. Check it out, guys. Here we can decide her mood. Check this out. Anger, joy, trust, fear, surprise, sadness, disgust, hope. And it's not only this. Check out here. The lower you go on this wheel, annoyance, anger, rage, fear, apprehension, fear, terror, let's really push this one and let's just make her super angry. I'm actually going to put this one up to 8 seconds so that we can take advantage of the multi-shot auto and just have a look at how consistent and cinematic this is. Oh yeah, another thing, always put no music. Sometimes they have it anyway. That is not Cinema Studio 2.5's fault. I think Cinema Studio 2.5 is for the moment powered by Kling 3.0, which have a tendency to add music. Let's give it a go. Okay, I also added a short dialogue. I have not seen this one. Let's have a look together.
How could this happen? How could this happen? How?
I like it. It's very good. Maybe a bit repetitive, but look at the details. This is really impressive. Now, check out what we can do here. We can change the voice if you want to. We can use voices that are already inside of Higgsfield, or you can add your own voice. You can upload a voice that you already have, or you can use your own voice and start recording and speak clearly for up to 2 minutes. Anyway, the video generated really did follow the rage emotion. I'm going to show you an example from the cinematic sequence, because I did change the emotion of the guy. Let's have a look.
I could say the same.
Well, it was cut there, but here he was prompted with angry, and in the next version I prompted for sadness.
I could say the same.
You can see the difference in the performance. It is exactly the same prompt. Nothing was changed, only that moods change option. Over here we can also change the voice, translate, do a voiceover, and you can see that it's using ElevenLabs version 3, which is very good. But you can also choose Minimax Speech or Vide Voice to create a voiceover, change the voice, or translate. You can create as many characters as you want to. I generated quite a few, and they come out looking really good. And since it is so cheap to generate, you can generate many of them without thinking of spending many credits. Another cool thing with Cinema Studio 2.5 is that you can reference multiple characters in the image or video so they look exactly how they're supposed to look like. Another feature that we have not mentioned yet is the Create 3D Scene. This image has already been created into a 3D scene, And with the 3D scene, you can basically create a new angle based on the original image. Does it work really well? Not all the time, let's be honest. However, I'm sure this feature is going to get better over time. It works better if you just want to change the angle a little bit. Overall, I am truly impressed by Cinema Studio 2.5. It really speeds up your workflow. The cinematic sequence that I created took maybe 3-4 hours to generate. If I did not have Cinema Studio 2.5, it would have taken me at least twice as long, probably a day or two. One last thing, even though I do like to do multi-shots automatic and be positively surprised of the angles that they generate, sometimes they do not come out exactly how I want to.
Maybe the order isn't correct. There needs to be a human touch when making AI videos. Let me show you quickly my timeline in DaVinci Resolve.
Here you can see how many edits I have. All scenes are made using Cinema Studio 2.5, but I have shortened the scenes a bit. Maybe I have taken 2 seconds from one generation and 2 from another one and edited this together into the final sequence. So keep this in mind.
And as we say on this channel, AI generates, you choose.
So go to Higgsfield.ai and check out Cinema Studio 2.5 and also check out the original series that Higgsfield have made using Cinema Studio 2.5.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.